Hi everyone, Tori here today with the Scrap Your Scraps video. This one is number 27 and it's called So Many Little Hearts. So I am so thankful for all of those of you who watch my videos and for those of you who joined my Facebook group. And the other day on my Facebook group, I'll leave a link below if you're not already a member, I asked a poll question and I asked what type of pages or videos people like to see, and I noticed that a lot of people said that they like scrapbooking pages where I use tiny bits of scraps, and there were a bunch of people who said that they liked punches as well, and you know how much I love punches, so I thought I'll do a video where I use tiny bits of scraps. So yep, I'm back at it using my tiny heart punch. And it's because I love that heart punch. So I noticed also that a lot of you guys, when you get those tiny little bits of scraps and you don't want to throw them out, what you do is you punch a heart or a star or like a shape out of them. So I decided to do that and make a frame using those hearts. So I punched out a bajillion tiny hearts and measured off an inch in from the outside, and then I layered and layered and layered tiny little hearts all the way around my page. It took a little while, but I just watched Grey's Anatomy on Netflix while I did it, and I don't even mind. And then I took the photo that I wanted and also did a frame around it using the tiny little hearts. I just did a couple layers around there. Now I am using my hot glue gun, but you wouldn't have to use that. You could use score tape or some other type of adhesive to stick these all down. I just love my hot glue gun so much and I never have problems with it. And I think what worked really well is because the paper is square, I did a square frame and I used a square photo. So it's that repeating shape, and it worked really well on this layout. So I sped it up a lot, obviously, because I knew you guys wouldn't want to sit and watch me glue down tiny little hearts for an hour. But it worked well. So this is a photo of my dad holding a little baby. This is a little baby named Allison, who's like sort of like a niece. She's not actually a niece, but she sort of is, and that's a long story, so I won't get into it now. But it was just sort of precious to see my dad holding Allison. You can't really see her that great, but I just thought it was so beautiful. So I used some of the Felicity Jane Chloe kit, and the Tuesday kit, and I used some of the embellishments and things. So I made my title like Beautiful Darling, and put beautiful on the top and darling in the bottom corner, and sort of helps balance it out. And then I decided to use embellishments sort of along that diagonal line as well. And I just went with like super girly embellishments, which I thought would look pretty. Like some word strip stickers, glitter butterfly, a really cute pink bow. It worked really well, actually. And then to finish off this layout, I'm going to do my journaling, because sometimes it's hard to find journaling places when you have a really crazy background like this. So what I did was I did one of my favorite things now, which is to do journaling all the way around the page. So up against the edge of the paper, I did my journaling, and it actually sort of helped add a new design element to the page by framing the page again. So it's like another square, which actually I really am happy with the way it worked out. And then the other tip I have for you guys today is if you're making super colorful, crazy backgrounds like this, try to go with a black and white photo or a grayscale photo, just because it will end up popping against all that color. So go with repeating images, try a black and white photo, and try journaling around the edges and keeping your embellishments in a diagonal line. Those are my tips for you today. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know this was a super quick one, but I am so glad you're here, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, and I'll leave a link for my Facebook group below. Have a lovely day. Bye.